Yeah, apparently, not only did my sister not cheat, the reason they broke up is because my boyfriend did. Cheat, that is, with his brother.
Wait, say that again? Hold on, say that again?
With his brother.
With whose brother?
His brother.
It doesn't matter. A brother and a boyfriend?
No. Well, no, I'm saying.
Wait, that is actually...
All I gotta say, if anyone tries it, I'm sending them a bill for half of our wedding.
Half? Damn.
If you're not comfortable with paying half of the bill, you're
mind,
not comfortable with doing it.
In the back of his mind, he's like, maybe somebody should.
You better not change your answer either.
I'm trying to remember what. Oh, I know what you're gonna put. Oh,
they're doing some psychic stuff right now.
In the mirror.
You can't not be in the mirror.
In the toilet or the shower.
You could be watching yourself take a shit.
No, not from our mirror.
She's trying to see. It's you.
Welcome back, Squabblers. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have Van Eric with us again. Thank you so much for coming. We have a very fun episode planned today. Hopping in with top 5.
Yeah. So this week's top 5 is top 5 highest grossing fast food restaurants across the United States.
Across the U.S.
So number 10 at 5.5 billion is Pizza Hut. I don't consider Pizza Hut fast food.
Yeah, I was thinking of pizza.
Number 9 at 5.9 billion is Domino's. Number 8 at 9 billion is Chick-fil-A. Funny enough, when I originally pulled this list, and I pulled it just for 2022, Chick-fil-A was number 1. So last year, Chick-fil-A did the most on these. That's how they come up. Number 7, that's 9.2 billion, is Dunkin' Donuts. Number 6 at 9.3 is Wendy's.
6?
Yeah. Number 5 at 9.8 is Taco Bell.
I was gonna put it, but I said Chick-fil-A instead.
I'll put it at 5.
Oh, so you get 2 points.
That's crazy.
Number 4 at 10 billion is Burger King.
Oh.
Number 3 at 10.8 billion is Subway.
Subway's fast food?
Yeah. The controversial one is number 2. 13 billion, Starbucks. I did not think Starbucks was fast food.
If Dunkin' Donuts on there, then Starbucks should be on there.
But Dunkin' is like number 7. I don't see how they're considered.
I guess because Starbucks stuff is already wrapped, the food portion, but like it's.
So you say count it?
I guess.
Okay.
I don't like that.
And number 1 at 37 billion is McDonald's.
Okay.
McDonald's was number 6 from last year. So it's crazy, polarizing. But since the McDonald's franchise started, 37 billion has been made. How'd y'all do? I know you got at least 2.
I got McDonald's at number 1.
Dang, you got 4.
You got 4 points.
And then I got Taco Bell at number 5.
I got 3.
Wow.
I would have gotten 5. I was literally choosing between Taco Bell or Chipotle as my number 5.
I actually put Arby's as number 2 because I don't remember if it was last year or the year before. I think it was like someone bought it or they were buying it, and they were like it was like one of the most highest earning ones. So I was like nobody eats at Arby's, but I remember it was worth so damn much, so I thought it was like number 2.
There's a Simpsons clip where like the kids of the show are all around, and one of the girls goes, "I'm so hungry, I could eat at Arby's," and they all go, "Ooh." I'll put it. It's probably around right here when it's that turn. But all right.
Wait, what number was Burger King?
4.
4? Okay, I got that at 3.
That's a good number. So you got
I got that at 3 too. That's crazy.
Oh, I got McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, and Taco Bell.
Oh yeah, he blew that.
No, he only beat me by 2.
Which one did you get?
If you got McDonald's, that's 2 because
so that's 2 points.
You got Burger King.
You got 5 points total.
That's 1. Wendy's. Wendy's was 6.
Yeah.
Okay. What Taco Bell?
Taco Bell was 5. The 2 points. And you got 3. So you are 2 wins, 4 losses.
Yikes.
Losing the crown.
Wait, I won, right?
Yeah. Won, yeah.
That's my first win.
Hey.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think I won.
Good job.
guess you got a 1-for-1 in your rivalry, but
Yeah.
you're overall from all our guests.
First of
I'll
many
take
wins.
it.
So I got just a bunch of polarizing questions. Some of them are riddles. Some of them are the regular crazy questions.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just jump straight into it. Would you let out a loud fart in church for free gas for 2 weeks?
Absolutely.
It's
Hell
funny that I said like let out fart for gas. Like, I didn't even think about that.
That's why, like,
Gas for gas.
at first I was like, huh? But I was like, wait, yeah. Like, yeah, like she do it for free.
Absolutely.
So like,
in church, not in church though.
what you think?
She does it at work, but
You just don't be there apparently. I feel like she do. That's the only time she tries to be discreet at church.
but this one's a loud one. Like,
Funny enough, my
everyone's
boss,
praying, you just
my boss literally asked me, please make sure you don't like let go of flatulence or your burps during the wedding.
I kind of want the opposite because that's who you are.
like,
I just want he's reading the vows there and here. He's like, nigga.
I would take me out the mood. I mean, I'll still read it.
Yeah.
I do, but I'll definitely take me out the mood.
But at the same time, be like, is this what I chose?
Just reassurance, right?
Would you rather for $500,000 at the end of the year, so on day 366, with no leap year, you get $500,000 to your account? Would you rather have Simon Cowell from American Idol or Gordon Ramsay judge your every move for the next year?
Simon Cowell.
Verbally judge it.
Simon Cowell.
Yeah, I feel like he's easier.
Yeah, probably Simon Cowell.
Yeah.
Like,
Simon's just like, I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Gordon's like, if you get the cooking show, Gordon's like, he's gonna be yelling,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
stupid and idiot and all this stuff.
you fucking idiot.
Aiden and Kenneth both said Gordon Ramsay this morning though.
Really?
This one's a riddle. The more there is of this, the less you see. What is it?
Eye crust? Cataracts.
Fog.
Good answers, but the answer is dark.
Mine
I like
still,
our answers
mine
better.
still works. I
Yeah.
don't know about yours.
What question can you never answer yes to?
What question can I never answer yes to?
There's multiple questions, but there's one particular one I'm looking for.
Are you sleeping?
Yes, that's it.
Oh.
Sleeping. You can never answer this.
I was never gonna get
Oh my goodness. That reminds me, it's this trend of parents going around and like the kids fall asleep in the car and you know how they want to be picked up and taken into the house. The parents would start recording the child and be like, basically saying out loud to the other parent, yeah, I saw this thing on TikTok that if we hold their arm up and it stays in the air that they're sleeping, but if it falls, they're not. And then the kids are just pretending to be asleep and the parents are just dying laughing.
I have a story about that. So when we were younger, like really, really young, and when I say we, I mean me and my cousins, our parents used to drive around, and my mom also did that with my sister and my brother. And I noticed that if I'm driving for like a long time, I start to fall asleep. And Ruby and my brother, whenever they get in the car, they naturally fall asleep. And I'm like, of course, in the moment, we're like, let's get these rowdy kids to sleep. Let's just drive around the neighborhood, come right back. But is it do you think that's detrimental to them? I might be just a one-off, or like I grew up and now if I don't have music, and even sometimes music is, I just get sleepy naturally. I don't fall asleep, I get sleepy whenever I drive more than 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, is that detrimental to them long term, or you just feel like that's just one-offs? And did your parents do that with y'all, or did they just say get your ass to sleep and y'all went to sleep?
Yeah. Basically.
I used to be afraid of my shadow, so my mom would take me to the park and just watch me run around. That would tire me out here. It's kind of evil if you look at it from the.
That's actually
I was
hilarious.
imagining.
Honestly, I think that like
wrong
also
with that, boy?
contributes to, you know how we sleep differently? Like I have to be in dead silence and you have to have something in the background. I think that also contributes to that. Like if she had the radio on while you were driving around, or I don't know. Like when I grew up, I didn't have a TV in my room. I just had myself, so I'm used to silence. Yeah, but you just said that you had your mom, or your mom rather, drove around. Not you had her drive around.
But I was like 8 and below, like 8
Oh,
and
okay.
older is go to sleep because it says so.
Yeah, I
It
could.
was like when you were rowdy and the 3-year-old is not going to sleep. You're like, okay, let's drive around a little bit.
Yeah, for me it doesn't matter. I can sleep regardless. Now I'm used to sleep because like when I was younger, I would always had a radio in the room. Like my dad always buy like a little CD player thingy, so like I'd always like go to sleep with like the radio on or something like that. So sometimes it's like some days, some nights is like I need to listen to something. Other nights is just like nope, I'm gonna be right here in this silence like a psycho and fall asleep.
See, my thing isn't necessarily like I have to have something to fall asleep. It's just that if it's dead silent, my mind's just going because I'm gonna start thinking about stuff and I've already thought about stuff all day. And I want to rest. So even if it's half paying attention to the TV, at least I'm locked in on something, and then I just fade out at some point. But I just wanted to ask that. If this belongs to you, but your friends use it more, what is it?
Your name.
You read these before.
No, I promise I didn't.
But yeah, that's it. You can catch this, but you cannot throw it. What
Hold.
Like I don't even get a chance to like process.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'll hold my answer.
Someone breaks into your house while you're taking this shit. Do you wipe first or no?
Hell no, I'm throwing it at him.
Depends where the gun is. I'm just trying to ignore it.
That's it, man. Okay, you're in it's down the hall. It's closer to them than it is to you in that moment.
Do I wipe first? I ain't got no time for wiping with him.
That's true.
I'll clean it up eventually.
Curveball. If it's as soon as I hear more than one person and I realize the gun is close to them, I'm just gonna like be as quiet as possible and hope they don't try to. What would you raid a bathroom? You're gonna raid the rooms, get the TVs, get the PlayStation. You're not gonna raid the bathrooms. I'll just be as quiet as possible and be like, let them wait it out. As soon as I hear more than one voice and I know my gun's way over there, just
they gonna know I'm there because they gonna smell it. They gonna be like, God damn, somebody's in this bitch.
Fair enough. What about you?
Oh, I said my answer. I'm throwing it at him.
We didn't want to accept that answer.
Yeah.
Because why are you in my house?
If you were blind and somehow you were given the ability to see for the first time, would you prefer, you have to pick one, your first sight to be your grandma naked or your parents having sex?
Grandma naked.
That's terrible both ways. And grandma naked. Ain't no.
I mean, we're gonna have to help grandma bathe at one point anyway, so.
I'm Haitian. The adults walk around naked all the time anyway. So.
In what scenario in life would I ever have to see my parents making love? That's not a natural thing to see. But
I'm not. I wonder what world do you have to see your grandma? Well,
do you not want to take care of your grandparents? Like you're gonna have to bathe them and.
I
was kicking it. She's 70 something.
No, the women in our family, they just be in the house naked. Like okay, whatever. But like seeing them, it's better than the first sight seeing my dad's cheeks in the air going this. Like it's one thing seeing them naked. It's one thing seeing them doing naked things.
I got part B. Would you same thing? You were blind, now you see. Would you rather your first realization or first sight being that this person you married is ugly, or that or that you are ugly?
I rather be ugly. Cause like I'm gonna be like that.
Yeah, cause they're already married, they're already locked in.
I'm gonna be like that dude. He married this woman. I think it was in China. I think it was, and like. But she always wore like heavy makeup or whatever. So then after she got married, like she took it off and she's like, nah, he ugly, and he divorced her. And he won. He's like, that's not who I married.
You know, growing up, like going to college, my friends just always say like stuff like, if you ever want to know what a girl really is, take her swimming on the first date. It's like all the makeup. Like, you can see her how she really is. So naked grandma.
Mm-hmm. R.I.P. Oh,
But
nigga,
what about
grandma.
the second one? Oh, the second one, you said what? That your spouse is ugly? Or that you're ugly?
I'm ugly.
Yeah,
I can deal with that.
I guess. Yeah, that's simpler. Because I still bet, like, I obviously wasn't too ugly because I still married, blah, 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 whoever, well, you. in the scenario, I'm talking about, like, all right, moving on. So, I know we talked about it. I don't know if we touched on it. I know it was when Tika was here, but can we all agree before I ask the question that a person's environment has a lot to do with how they like how they speak,
Yeah.
their mannerisms.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, are we really one of a kind? If all three of us grew up in Clayton County, same small town, of course we all used that experience and became different people, but we still have the same core. I don't want to say values. We have the same core beliefs, upbringings. So are we really one of a kind?
Yeah.
Because it's like there's only so many different ways. It's only in my head. It's like there's only so many different ways you can flip. You can flip something. Like that's why they say that's the scientific reason why people say there's doppelgangers. Like, there's only so many different ways you can rearrange your face.
Yeah.
So there is somebody out there that looks like you.
Oh, there's a lot that look like me.
Yeah. So it's like if all three of us in this room grew up in the same town, obviously ended up doing different things, taking our experiences differently and applying it differently. But are we still? But in the core, we're still the same because we all came from Clayton County, Georgia. In this example, are we really one of a kind?
I still think so.
Absolutely. I have a question.
Because there's a lot of little nuances in that.
So I know there's probably a person out there that looks like me, but for some reason my mind just went left.
Oh, jeez.
I wonder if there's like a white Brittany.
Oh yeah, definitely,
sure.
definitely.
Like you think it's a white Bahama and a white Van Eric?
Oh, there is a white Van Eric. We already know who it is.
Like I've met some white people that look like they should be black.
I did not think you were going there with that. I thought
Really?
you were gonna go left. I thought you
Yeah,
were
she
gonna
said, well,
that somehow you met her and like would you
now the Hama gets two.
would you do this? Would you do hell no. Would you
Don't
do
look
this?
at me
I thought
like
you were
that.
gonna go down that road. Like if you somehow met her and I thought you were gonna go that route. And you said, but I like your question better.
So what makes you think that I would say that?
That's just what came to my mind.
Let's not ever let that
What
come
did
to
you
your
say?
mind. You didn't say anything about you. Nothing about
you. You know
you.
damn well I don't care. What I said, you know I don't care. So I said, because she was like, oh, meet the other one. I was like, oh, now the Hama gets two.
I didn't say, oh yeah, like the last time. I just said, like I get what he's saying.
You like getting him in trouble.
Yes. I do this on purpose.
I get what he's saying. That's awesome. But that was, I guess I didn't have a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. I thought that I had like two more riddles, but she's getting them so fast.
No, tell them.
No, it's okay.
Please
Go ahead. No,
tell them.
no. Go.
Okay, I have a random thing. It's spooky season, right?
Right.
Can you imagine living in Baltimore and going to a haunted mansion and having the ghost say boo?
But to them, it sounds weird to us. But to them, they all sound like that. So it's not.
Oh yeah,
to
I guess.
But if you're like, if it was us and we're going on a road trip to Baltimore just for the haunted house, we would probably laugh more than. But to them, the natives are like, this is bigger, it's bigger. So it's like, you know, they probably say the same thing now. I mean, I'm sure we have an accent, we just don't hear it.
Yeah,
I'm sure
true.
you would hear it on us more because he came from Boston.
Well, we have some
Apparently I have
subscribers
one, so.
that are like from all over the world. So tell us if we have an accent or not, and if we sound funny in the comments.
When I did move up to Boston, like everybody's like, "Oh, you have an accent," and I'm like, "Where?" I'm like, "I'm speaking English."
Yeah.
Like, "Oh, you sound like you're from somewhere." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm from somewhere in America."
That's crazy. I actually just watched a video like 3 days ago, and they were talking about the southern accent and like the southern drawl. If it was sped up, it sounds like British.
Yeah, because I think
Yeah.
I watched something like that. It was basically because they had a British accent when they moved here, but it's just like over the years it just
Slow down.
slowed down. So they're technically the Southerners are speaking British.
And they said the New Orleans accent, it's not really broken English or whatever they call it. want to offend anybody, but
Creole.
they said that if you speed it up, it sounds like French.
That's what, yeah.
Because that's
Yeah.
who.
Yeah, Creole is
colonized
mostly
that.
just like French. It's like,
Yeah, like my best friend, he didn't learn a lot of Creole from his mom growing up. But when we went to high school, that's why he chose French. He's like, that's the closest I'm gonna get to understanding at least half of what she's saying half the time.
I felt French too. I did good in French 1, but in French 2, I had a Haitian teacher, and that means I already knew French apparently. And I'm like, so like, it's just crazy because one time he's actually giving me props. He's like, oh, you guys need to be more like Vanner because he's so quiet. And at that moment I looked up and I was like, then why am I failing? And then like, shut up. I was like,
honestly, with the whole like language thing in school, it needs to be more prevalent because it's no reason that I should have been taking Spanish since I was in pre-K, and all I can really say is like, "Hola, cómo estás?"
But that's.
It has to be utilized, not just.
Yeah, but that's two-way street where I was going with that. One, that's kind of like if you don't ever use it outside, the teacher is only supposed to teach in that classroom. If you choose not to use it outside the class, you will lose it. But before you said I was gonna say, that's the difference between like, of course you had great grades all your life, retaining information just to get the grade, or actually retaining information to learn it.
That is
like, you
fair.
can get the A and the F and French, but like, are you actually retaining it to apply it to whatever part of your life, or are you just getting the grade just so that way you get the piece of paper at the end of the 4 years and it looks good on the resume?
Honestly,
that's piece of paper.
So when Kiko was here, we told you about the question of the day. My question of the day, one of the days last week, was who is your most influential teacher? And my answer was Miss Parrish. She was my 11th grade social studies or world history teacher. And the reason I say she's the most influential is because to this day, I'm 26 years old. I've been out of her class 10 years now. And I still remember all of my Chinese dynasties because of her. So she was my most influential.
That's cool. I forgot what county he said, but Jackson went to a school in Georgia, I want to say, and he had Chinese as a elective. Like, all I remember in Gwinnett County was Spanish, French, and Latin. But at whatever school he went to in Georgia, if I remember correctly, it was in Georgia, he had Chinese and the Spanish and the French and the Latin. So like, he had more options, and he chose Chinese. He chose Mandarin.
I think ASL should be an option.
That should be. We had Spanish and French. I think we had German for a little bit, and I don't understand why.
We also had German, yeah. Because we had a German foreign exchange student she tried to take in, they wouldn't let her.
I don't remember if we even had French.
Crazy.
I know for sure we had Spanish because I took it.
Since I failed French, too, I started over. I just went to Spanish, and I did good there.
Oh, wow.
The funny thing is, Creole does mix Spanish, too.
I was just about to say that.
We're technically Afro-Latinos.
They're like Dominican.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
What you saying?
It's in with things going on right now. We mixing. Yeah.
Wait, what's going on?
And the usual nonsense.
Speaking of nonsense, how do you guys feel about the situation in the Israel Palestine? Okay.
I don't have.
Okay, then never mind. Let's just move on.
Yeah,
we can talk about it after.
I don't know enough about the situation.
Am I the asshole for saying yes to my boyfriend's proposal?
What?
I was waiting on your reaction. I usually just read through this sub, but this happens, and I've been wondering if I'm the asshole, so I decided to ask. So basically, I'm 24 female, and my boyfriend fiance is 25 male. My sister is 26 female, and I don't know the ages of most of her friends, but roughly the same age. My now sister and my boyfriend / fiance do not get along well. I don't really know what happened. I think my sister is just upset because she has issues with commitment. And she dated him at their high school. I went to a different high school, and then cheated on him. And is upset he broke up with her. I met him in college and didn't know it was him. Now, what happened is my sister's birthday was last week. She was always into stupidly lavish things. We both are. So she threw a big birthday party at a venue in a forest. Me and my boyfriend slash fiance were both invited. We've been dating a few years, and he's never been invited to one of my sister's birthday parties before. So we were both thrilled at this development. At the party, my sister was busy opening all her presents and eating cake, both of which we were there for. Afterward, my sister started talking to her friends, and the guests started to explore the area. It was stunning. Me and my boyfriend were a little bit away when we found a little clearing. We were still pretty close to the venue, but I think it was pretty private. My boyfriend thought so too. He got down on one knee and proposed. He didn't have a ring, he had one at home though, but he had woven a ring out of grass while we were walking. We were both very fidgety. So he put that on my finger and I said yes. Apparently, it wasn't as private as I thought because when we got back to the venue after taking a selfie and scheduling a post for a few hours after the party was scheduled to end, I was bombarded, wow, can't speak, by a shower of congratulations. Turns out my sister's friend Lisa saw my boyfriend propose and then came back to the venue and told everyone. I figured I could show them the ring and tell the story and then move on from that and back to my sister. While I was being congratulated, another one of my sister's best friends came up to me, asked to see the ring, and told me, wow, he even skimped on the ring. He couldn't plan his own proposal or get you a nice ring. I was upset because I wasn't even planning to tell anyone. And if someone had noticed the ring, I would just tell them then, but I wasn't going to announce it to the world or do it into public where everyone can see us. We left immediately afterwards, and my entire family has been blowing up my cell phone, calling me an attention-seeking B-word, and that I shouldn't have done it at my sister's birthday. She didn't know though, but okay. I'm worried I might be an asshole because it was my sister's birthday, and if I say no, maybe she wouldn't have been so upset about my boyfriend proposing.
No, she's absolutely not the asshole.
Yeah.
Like,
If anything, it's him. Well, how the fuck do you? Let's just assume innocence on her part, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know that that's your sister's ex, but he knows
Yeah.
that you're her little sister, and he still pursued you.
True.
But devil's advocate, what happened to the girl code? Like, as soon as you found out, why didn't you break up? I thought sister. I know best friends is just that's your sister. It's like, as soon as you found out, why didn't you break it up with him?
I think she
Maybe it's
explained
because
that.
she cheated.
yeah, but I don't even think like that's even like
There's
a
an-
factor in like.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, for me, it's like he did do it in private. So even though it seems like one of those things like he like you said, he did have the ring. He just didn't have it with him because he wasn't planning on doing it there. He probably was like, I want to do it now. So he did. He went and did it in private. They couldn't help that this chick saw and was like, I'm gonna tell everybody.
Okay. So before I say what I was about to say, what's your verdict?
Well, I don't have one yet because there's an update.
Oh, okay.
Let's see the update.
I'm gonna forget about that.
Hey guys, I'll probably do a more complete update later, but scrolling through your post kind of awoken something in me. I've never been good with people, undiagnosed autism, so it didn't occur to me that my boyfriend might have been lying about my sister. I told him that I was going to be thinking about some things, gave him back the ring, and called a friend we both knew in high school. He said that apparently my boyfriend was lying. See, I was in a student exchange program while they were dating, so I never knew what happened since the drama died down before I got back. But apparently, my boyfriend not only lied about my sister cheating, but also lied about why they stopped getting along. Yeah, apparently, not only did my sister not cheat, the reason they broke up is because my boyfriend did. Cheat, that is. With his brother.
Wait, say that again?
Oh,
Hold on, say that again?
With his brother.
With whose brother?
His
It
brother.
doesn't matter. A brother and a boyfriend? It doesn't
No,
matter who's brother.
no, I'm saying.
Wait, that is actually.
It was with his own brother.
That's
Yeah,
what
that's
it's
what she's
saying.
saying.
So it's incest on top of it.
Yeah.
The other word.
At least that's what the rumors were that went around. Neither of them, Oh, okay. Neither of them shared and then tried to sleep with my sister, which is why she got cold around him again. She didn't tell me because she didn't want to ruin my happiness. So as far as I can tell, he might have proposed to me as a twisted revenge scheme of some kind. I'm thinking about it all over. I will make another update post later when I figured out all the pieces.
Okay, so with the update, yeah, he's the asshole.
Yeah.
But the question
He's a
isn't is he
scumbag.
the asshole. The question is she
She's the asshole. Yeah, she's not the
I
asshole.
don't think she is.
She's not the asshole in any of that.
Like, honestly, in any girl's mind, of course, we don't want to ruin anyone else's situation, party, whatever it may be. But every girl, or I don't speak for every girl, but most girls dream of being proposed to. In the moment, I'm not going to sit and say, oh my God, we're at someone else's event. Let me not. I'm not thinking about that. And this don't mean go and propose at my
This is coming up after.
Yeah.
That goes to that's why my part B, say, because there are couples that are coming, like, with each other. So let's say one of them, and they don't do it in front of everybody, they don't do it on dance where they go to, everybody's now in the reception, so they go back to where the ceremony was, and then somebody being nosy walks by, comes back and tells, it's like, I was gonna ask, who are you upset with, the boy or the girl?
The guy. The girl had no inkling. So all of my fury would be towards the guy.
I think it's more the person who told, because at the end of the day, like, they specifically did it to be not in front of you.
I agree. But I'm also sending. Oh, go ahead. I'm still upset with the guy. I'm upset with the person that told, but I'm more so upset with the guy because why would you do this at my event?
Yeah.
See, that's
and I'm going to send you a bill.
That's what I was gonna say. That you said girls, like, you guys do the extra thinking of, oh, I don't want to do this at another person's thing. I don't want to take his or her thunder. But they also dream about it. A guy's just like, oh, I'm in, it's in the moment.
Yeah.
Spur of the moment.
Like,
so he doesn't do the extra thinking like, oh, or maybe he did. That's why he tried to do it over there.
Yeah, you're like, oh, we're in this is kind of romantic.
Like, I got the love bug.
Yeah.
Or she copped a bouquet. Let me take this chance. But in the moment, spur, like, guys are more trying to be spontaneous and cute and shit. So it's like, I don't think he did out of spite.
Yeah.
Of course, we would never know if he came in at 2 p.m. was like, I'm gonna propose later today, versus he saw everything going on, he got the love bug. But
I just feel like if of course you can be mad that they did at the wedding, but if there was an effort to do it in private,
I'll be more mad.
That would sell it.
I mean, honestly, even as the girl, I would still be like the girl that's getting proposed to, because that's no effort. You're biting off of someone else's event. And granted, I understand he had the ring at home, but put thought into actually doing the proposal versus just spare of the, like,
Yeah, some people.
You'll think about that later, but by later you already have the real ring on your finger.
Yeah,
not every proposal is well thought out. Sometimes it just spur of the moment.
But biting off of someone else's shit, that's.
But again, they made an effort not to, kind of. Because they're like
kind of.
Yeah, because I'm just saying, like, if they instead of saying, oh, let's do it right here, no, it's let's go out of the way, went back to where the ceremony was, where nobody's supposed to be because everybody's at the thing. He made an effort to, like, I want to do this now, but I just don't. Let's be respectful of at least go away and do it. But then you have this duck, who's like. First of all, they're like sneaking because they're like, oh, because if I saw you, I'll be like, hey, don't tell nobody. But they're the.
So that's gonna be my next question. Who is more effed up? The guy who, because it's just her birthday party. So like, what about her eating her cake makes you think, I'm gonna propose to her sister now, even in secret or not? Like, nothing in that moment of eating birthday cake and opening gifts should be like, oh my god, I love her so much. I want to do it right now. So who's more fucked up, him? Because now I feel like it's more out of spite. Because one is her sister, and if the rumor was true.
Yeah, before the update.
Or the person who, instead of respecting and being like, you know what? Because even if you're a gossip, whatever person, it's fucked up in multiple ways in my eyes, because not only did you walk in on something you weren't supposed to see, as soon as you tell them, it's gonna take thunder away from
exactly.
Birthday girl.
I agree.
Because nobody else would have known.
Yeah.
So it's like, that one is tough. It's like an equal thing because
it's a birthday. I say the person that's telling is the more fucked up one. before the update.
Before, yeah, it's the update.
Including the update, he's the number one asshole regardless.
Because now it seems like he did it out of
spite. But if it were the wedding situation, I definitely still say he's the asshole, because if you're at a wedding, you're in the group, you're in the circle of friends that this couple feels close to, right? Why would you propose at someone's wedding when, even if it doesn't come out at that very moment, let's say it comes out 2 months down the line, it's no longer just my wedding day, it's your proposal night. It takes away from it, regardless if that's your intention or not. So you're still the asshole. It's no way around that.
I agree all the way up until the last sentence, because it's like at that point, I mean, it's big fish, it's small fish, bigger pond versus in my head, because it's like our day, 28, it's somebody else's birthday in the world. It's, you know, it's like it's what makes you special to you. Somebody, I get what you're trying to say, like, because we know them, it's like that's fucked up. Like, we have to share that moment, but it's still our moment. So like, focus on us. Like, somebody's gonna get proposed to on our day.
Yeah, but not in our close
I get that, but it's just like.
All I gotta say, if anyone tries it, I'm sending them a bill for half of our wedding.
Half? Damn.
If you're not comfortable with paying half of the bill, you're
mind,
not comfortable with doing it.
In the back of his mind, he's like, maybe somebody should. Get half this.
Said that before, because this is definitely coming out after.
Get half of this.
Yeah.
I'm about to stage it just so you can get some money back.
She's definitely not the asshole.
I agree.
I don't think so. Okay, then this is still the first story?
Yeah.
What are y'all gonna do? Forget the rumor about how they broke up and all that. Or, I mean, not how they broke up, but with the brother shit. If you were in her shoes, you still gonna marry him or no?
That's a lot to unpack right there, man. I don't think so.
I'm forgetting the story about
what he did with his brother. Just think about how he really cheated.
But I still know about him cheating. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Wait, you say you don't know about the brother thing?
You don't know about the brother?
Forget that part.
Because that was technically a rumor.
Yeah, so it's not confirmed. We just know that he cheated.
Yeah.
So are you still marrying him or no? Or her? Are you still marrying her? Are you still marrying him?
No.
It depends. Tell me the truth. Tell me why you lied. If you can't do that, can't trust you.
My biggest thing is I'm not, because not only did you lie back then, you've also continued to lie to me now. You told me and let me believe that my sister's the one that did it when the whole time it was you. I'm not marrying you. Why? You know? So no. Would you?
I was going to say no up until what he sounds like. I would give you a chance. I mean, even though you have plenty of chance to come clean, like, now come to you. Well, it depends on how you play, but like, hey, how did y'all break up again? And then, because if you say I know, it's kind of like, I still want to know what your option would be if you think I don't know the truth.
Yeah.
So how did y'all break up again? Just curious. And then, oh, you know, she cheated on me. Oh, okay.
Nice son of a bitch.
Oh God.
The little grass one too.
Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my brother he can't be my best man in my wedding if he doesn't trim his beard? Okay, so my brother has a long, unruly beard. Picture Duck Dynasty, but more unkept. Myself and fiance don't think it's appropriate for him to just leave it like that on the wedding day. However, when asked in a normal, respectful manner if he would mind trimming it down cleanly, short, before the wedding, he refused. I told him that it seemed like a light request, and if he didn't trim it, he couldn't be my best man on the stage with us, which he said, fine with him. So am I the asshole?
Yeah,
I'm kind of.
As a beard guy.
The reason why I say that is because you're asking him to change how he looks for 10 hours, but there's days we have to grow it back. Like, maybe not cut it, like braid it up, at least comb it up.
Yeah.
But cut it off, it's like, he has to deal with that after the day.
Exactly.
Like, you don't know how much.
Funny enough, at my aunt's wedding in 2016, maybe 2017, it was in Texas. I wasn't in it, but my granddad, he wanted me to shave my beard because he's old school, he's like clean shaven. That's what a gentleman looks like. And I was like, no. And I got so after the wedding, I got so much flack for that. Mostly because I said no to an elder, but it was just like, it's just hair, it's just it. And I was just like, you know how long it took me to grow this? It wasn't this. It was just starting to be this. I was like, you know how long it took me to get it to connect? No, I'm not doing it.
Like me, like I don't mind if people say to trim it to clean it up, but like when they're telling me like cut it up, I'm like, no, I don't do that. I was like, I will clean it up and make it like that's fine, because if it's a little unruly, okay. But if you ask me to cut it off, I'm like, that's not gonna happen.
Before I got with became an elf for Amazon, I had a assistant manager spot at QT and I turned it down because they want you to keep it shaved.
Yeah, I wouldn't have taken. Yeah, I don't take jobs that ask me to cut my beard.
Am I the asshole for calling my mom controlling and not appreciating her throwing out all of my food? I, 16 female, have been on a diet for the last 6 months, and I only eat low-cal foods and drink marketed as diet healthy food. Although I think they might be a bit of a scam, but whatever. I went to the fridge to get my salad and it wasn't there, along with a few other stuff of mine. And I asked my mom about it, and she said that she threw all of my food away because she doesn't want me dieting anymore. We got into a big fight and I called her controlling, and she was really upset and saying she was trying to help me. And I don't appreciate her help. I literally don't understand what she's talking about. I don't get what the problem is with wanting to be healthy and actually look after my body. She's told me before that she doesn't think I'm eating enough, but then she takes my food away. Like, actually, what the fuck? It's so annoying too, because I don't want to eat high calorie shit, and that's like most of what we have at home. So I have to spend money on getting my food again, and honestly don't trust her not to get rid of all of it again. My dad said I really upset her, and he's kind of pissed at me now too. My mom has barely spoken to me, and my dad keeps telling me that I was cruel and I have to say sorry to her. I don't know if I'm in the wrong or not. I thought it was normal behavior to not be happy when someone gets rid of your food. Am I the asshole?
This is where that elder shit is overstated.
Played out.
Yeah. Because instead of saying I'm out of line for being upset, she's out of line for wasting my money.
Right. Oh my goodness. That reminds me. It's like you always poke the bear, but you get mad when the bear bites back. Like, what do you expect?
I'm trying to figure out who these weird people are. Like, you don't want them dieting, so you don't want them eating.
Right.
I'm just trying to figure that part out.
Yeah.
Like, I think hers was more like, I don't want you dieting, so I'm gonna take that food and make you eat the regular food in this house. How old is? Does it say how old she is?
16 female.
Oh, okay. I mean, you still have your own money. I was gonna say, if you were 18, it's like your body. As long as you're not like making yourself doing the extra, make yourself throw up.
I'm just like you've had this kid for 60 years. You know how children are. First of all, like children are picky. Like they don't always eat what you make. So it's like
that's even more fucked up because like it's not like she's eating the junk, buying junk from eating that.
Yeah, she's eating healthy foods.
Yeah.
It's like I don't.
Like, how dare you?
Like
how dare you eat salad in front of me?
That's what I'm trying to like.
This is clearly a story from America.
Has to be, yeah.
Sounds like those two probably have high blood pressure.
Clogged arteries. Would I be the asshole if I didn't tell my boyfriend that I'm having an abortion? I, 40 female, am on the pill, and I still managed to get pregnant. I've been dating my boyfriend, 35 male, for 3 years now, and everything is amazing, and we are honest and open with each other. The problem is that my boyfriend is religious. I am not. I know that if I told him, he would be devastated. My dilemma is that I can argue both sides. He would just be hurt and devastated for no reason, since we never planned on having children anyway, and he knows my views on not wanting kids. It is my decision after all. On the other hand, he would probably not want me to terminate and will probably leave me because of it. I feel like not telling him I am coercing him to be together with someone who he wouldn't want to, even if he says he loves me.
That's a tough one.
Because it is your body, your decision at the end of the day. I have a part B for that once we talk about the actual story.
There's an edit as well. Oh, did you go back to the edit You had something to say before I read the update of the first story. I can't remember if you said it. Okay.
That's a tough one
The
because
only
like
thing- I don't think it's her body. Wait. What's the overall
But-
question?
but
Would she be the asshole?
For not telling him.
but like the thing is like they're
Yes.
3 years deep into a relationship,
You're the
so that's
asshole. Yeah.
different than like
Yes.
just some random person.
Exactly.
You're the asshole, yes.
Agreed.
Because you're choosing not to tell him because you don't want him to break up with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like
Because you don't know. He's religious and everything, but he might be like, hey, like
like okay.
Edit. I forgot this important thing. I thought that since I would hurt him so much if I told him, but at the same time, I can't tell him because I would be taking away his right to end the relationship when he finds out. I thought maybe I end the relationship. That will save him the hurt from finding out and letting him go so he doesn't have to be with someone he wouldn't want to be with.
She's the asshole.
Now he's wondering.
Yeah.
I thought it was all good. Why we breaking up?
She's instead of she. What's the am I looking for that? What word am I looking for? What is accountability the word I'm looking for? She's not taking accountability of the situation. She's just trying to find a way out. She's trying to take the easy way out of things, which is by not saying him. Because like she's giving herself an excuse to not tell him and to end the relationship, but she's hurting him more because you remember how back a couple episodes ago we're talking about like, you know, would you tell somebody that does it hurt more to tell them something?
Yeah.
Like he's not gonna know. He's like, why did we break up? I thought everything was cool. But and then what happens later on if he does find out, oh, it's because she had an abortion. Now he's gonna feel even worse.
And confused.
Yeah.
That's technically still fine.
B was perfect. Maybe not literally 4 days away, but me and Britt are about to get married in this scenario. We've had talks earlier on in our relationship. I am against abortion. I don't like it. I'm religious like that guy. Britt is like, yeah, me too. Like, just to, kind of appease me, right? She doesn't tell me she's had one before. I don't outright ask, but we've talked about abortions and how I'm so against it in the beginning. Now, fast forward, about to get married. Somehow, you're coming in from town, the wedding's about to happen, you traveled in, you got extra days off, and me and you were talking, and she's doing something, some girly stuff, and you're like, somehow, some way, it comes up that she had an abortion. Is it wrong for me to call it off? Because now I know let's say a week before the wedding, like, because the reason why I'm asking is because I didn't outright, that's something you don't outright ask, but I didn't outright say, did you ever do it? I just said, I hate it, I don't like it, I'm against it. You never, maybe like the first time I brought it up, you didn't want to bring it because you didn't want to ruffle it, but the more I brought it up throughout the relationship, you never insinuated like, oh, I know you're against it, but because I can never hold it against you for what you did before I met you. That's not fair. You made your decisions before I met you, let's move forward. But if you never tell me, and then it comes out through the friend that came into town, it's like you're hiding it. Yeah, it's like, so would it be messed up for me to call it off? Or maybe not postpone it while I get my mind right. Could she be mad? That's part B. Can she be mad?
I'd say she could be in a sense because I understand your side of it, but it's like she wasn't like how do I say it? Like when after she got the abortion, yeah, maybe she was like, you know, I don't like this, I didn't like the way it made me feel this, down the third, so yeah, I agree, it's something we're gonna do, but she'd be like, but the way you're talking about it, she's probably like, if I tell him, he might leave me. So she's kind of it's like her piggybacking on that one, but like that one's more like the other one's more like she's intentionally doing it, you know, to save herself, but like that it's two different situations, but like it's a tough one because I don't think that one's as.
This is where I play devil's advocate, and this is one of the times I hate that I play devil's advocate because my part A of me is like, if you brought up 3 months in, I don't owe you that 3 months to say, yeah, I got an abortion. I don't know you like that yet at 3 months. But at the same time, 3 months If you break up with me 3 months in, no love lost. I only know you for 3, or I've only been dating you for 3 months. I'll find somebody else. You didn't love them as deep 3 months in versus 3 years in, and you let it go for 3 years. So it's almost like I don't owe you that at 3 months, but it's also like, what do you have to lose at 3 months?
Yeah.
Might as well open up, and then if you want to keep going, let's keep going. If not, hey,
it may have been something too intimate for her.
Let's move on. That's part A. It's like that's not something I owe you, but it's still like if somebody is saying that's just like Lord Jesus. That's just like you saying, well, we're starting to date, and you're like, I love going to church, but I hate when those churches that are like talking tongues
and the falling out.
Yeah. And then but I know my mom goes to that church, and then we're about to. I was like, hey, let's go to church with my mom, and we're driving, and I never tell you.
Yeah.
Hey, the church you've been telling me you hate this whole time. We're about to literally go there, and then we get there. You have the right to look at me like, what the fuck? I've been telling you since. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I'm literally not even. It's not a sense of making you upset. It's just like, hey, you telling me you don't like it. Hey, I've done something you don't. Well, the church thing is different, but this one, I've done something before you met, and this is where you have to be an adult about it. Before I even knew you existed, I did do that. I wasn't ready. Obviously, I felt like I wasn't ready, and then he has to be a man and be like, look, like that was before I even knew you, dude. You know, it's your body, your mind, however however he thinks. But it's just like at 3 months, I get that it's too intimate. At 3 months, if somebody's so bringing up someone as I'm so against it. And you choose not to say it, it's just like, I don't know, bro. Like, that's why I'm still unfound. It can go either way.
Yeah. For me, it's just like,
yeah.
But if it's like, I guess for me, it's more like a situational thing. Like, it's one thing if it's like she aborted his baby, but it's like there's something before they were together. So it's like, you know what, like,
but it's still a lie, kinda.
It is, but does it change the dynamic? Does it change? Does it change the relationship?
So this is actually a real thing. I'm not gonna say names, but the reason why this person is so upset is not because of what she did in the past. It's because if you hid that from me so long, kind of like this, if you get pregnant, are you gonna do it again and not tell me? Or if you get pregnant, it opens up a can of worms of extra thoughts. Like,
and
you just told me I'll never do it again. I trust you now. We build that trust versus I don't know if you even told me what else you're hiding. Type shit.
That's what I was just about to say.
Yeah. But yeah.
Relationships are annoying.
Facts.
Okay, I'll make this the last one. Am I the asshole for resenting my husband for having such an easy life?
I only read the title, so I was like.
I, 28 female, and my husband, 27 male, have been together for 5 years, and in that time, he has worked very little at a time and has walked out of 4 jobs in the middle of shifts because things upset him. I have always supported him financially. When I come home from work after long shifts and I am tired, I look around the house and there is no cleaning being done unless I do it or fight with him to get off his video games and help me. I just don't understand how he can sit in the couch for hours in front of the TV every day in a dirty house until I get home. Then we fight because I'm nagging or treat time poorly and expect him to do things on my time. Is it wrong of me to think he could help me around the house since he doesn't work? Am I the asshole for resenting his freedom of just chilling all the time with no responsibilities?
No, you're not the asshole.
You're a dumbass, though.
Yeah.
You allowed it to go.
Exactly.
It's kind of like the one with the birthday and he didn't celebrate her. Like, you let it go on.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Like, the conversation needs to be, no, actually, because it becomes one of those things where, like, man of the house, gender roles. It depends on, but at the same time, like, man of the house, gender roles.
If she's making the money, I could at least clean up a little bit.
But even then, I'm not talking because I work home more. Like, in our relationship, like, I make more, but I'll never expect her to clean more because I'm home more. So if I see it,
that's
clean,
the thing. Yeah, exactly. He's always there, so it's like, what are you doing?
Like, you don't see this shit. Like, this is a bad example.
Like as you know, like as a gamer, you know, I've been there, but like this is not when I'm, you know, in a relationship. This is when I'm at my parents or whatever. But it's like now you know it's you gotta pick up some kind of slack. Like you can't sit there.
It's like I have a kid.
Exactly. It's like you can't sit there like Because if it was in reverse, if he was making the money and he's coming home and she's a stay at home mom or whatever, and she ain't cleaning enough, then you're gonna be like, oh, you're not doing your womanly duties, right? So it's the same thing. So
actually,
clean up a little bit, damn. Yeah, so we're gonna play a little game here between the soon to be newlyweds. What's it say? It's called Best Friends.
Best friend quiz.
Best friend quiz. All right. So I'm just gonna ask them some questions, and they're gonna see if they actually know each other well. All right. I hope for the answer to be no.
Oh God.
Because then this will be fun.
Okay.
I don't think we'll get 100%. I'm not.
Nah. Well, we'll start off easy. First question is, what's your favorite? Dahama? What is Brittany's favorite color? So you both write down the answer. You hold that weird.
The pen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you got your answer?
Yeah.
All right, first, let's see Brittany's answer. It's yellow.
Yellow. And I wrote yellow.
All right. All right.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, that's a good start. That's a good start. Brittany, what's Dahama's favorite movie?
You have to be more specific. He has different categories of movies.
His overall favorite movie.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
You better not change your answer either.
I'm trying to remember what. Oh, I know what you're gonna put. Oh,
See, they're doing some psychic stuff right now.
Oh.
All right, put up. Let me see your answer, Dahama.
Rain Man.
Yeah. At first I thought Rush Hour 1, 2, 3.
And that's exactly why I said you have to be
That's my
specific.
favorite trilogy. And then I was like, oh, Rain Man. I don't know.
And then you have a favorite Disney trilogy.
Yeah, the Mighty Ducks. Yeah.
All right, so. All right, let's change it up a little bit then. All
You
right,
almost lost it for us.
Yeah, you finally got through Harry Potter, right?
Yeah.
And you're a Harry Potter stan.
Yeah.
So let's say Brittany.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Dahama's favorite Harry Potter character?
I literally just watched it. We didn't talk about favorites. I can tell you what house I think he'll be in.
Which one's my favorite one? We've
I
talked
don't
about
know.
that once.
We have?
Literally, even at Twana's house, I literally.
The fifth one. I don't know the names.
Well, this was supposed to be the game. This is
Oh.
supposed to be the game, but it's too late. You already said the fifth one.
Sorry. Was I right?
No, the last one, Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Mm.
Because it's
Would've
when
guessed
Snape
that.
dies and it shows his other side. We talked about it extensively. Like he hated him the whole series, and then all of a sudden he shows. Like,
Oh, you're right. You're right. I literally only watched that for
The fifth one
Tawana. I'm
is
sorry.
Order of the Phoenix.
Goblet of Fire. That's my favorite one.
Oh, okay.
That's with Twilight Boy.
Yes. Cedric
Oh,
Diggory.
okay. That was my favorite one. Okay.
You're my boy.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool.
My turn.
All right, so let me think of another good one.
Ask him what house I would be in.
Oh.
Dahama, what house does Brittany want to be in?
Where does she want to be in, or where I think she'll be in? It's two different ones.
Both.
In my head.
Put up your answer. Hufflepuff.
Good
yeah,
job.
Yeah, you'd probably be a Hufflepuff. I already told you I'd be.
Because
I'd
she's
be.
smart. I was like, I think she'd be in Hufflepuff because she's goofy as hell, but I think like Ravenclaw because they're witty and smart. So.
And like I said, I'd be Gryffindor, only because I wouldn't want y'all to see where the evil came from when I become the next Voldemort. Yep, they'd be like, oh, he was a Gryffindor. He was like, yeah, that was all part of the plan. Evil comes from where you least expect it. All right, so.
Oh, we're keeping score?
You don't have to.
Oh, okay.
Or 100% so far.
Oh, because I was keeping score.
Okay, cool.
I forgot the game part of this. Brittany, what is Dahama's favorite chip?
You had to think about this?
Oh, right. I was slacking on my own questions.
Hold up your answer. Hot munchies. Munchies.
Fucking hot, yeah.
You guys are like disgustingly cute right now. All right, I gotta think of something.
You might really be.
I do?
Because you're already your second.
Well, I originally was ready today because I was showing the camera, but then I saw you weren't, so now I'm ready, regular.
I see.
All right, this will be hard for you because you don't watch anime. So
don't.
What is the Hama's favorite anime?
Come on, bro. I've talked about this.
And I know he has, but you just don't know anime.
Yeah. Oh damn! If you can remember a character, we'll take that too. Cause
yeah.
Or it's describe what happened. Do something.
Oh god!
Like, do you remember like what they do in it? Was the plot was something?
I think so.
I can give you.
No, I want to see what she writes. I want to see if I can tell what anime this is from what she wrote.
And if she gets it completely wrong, then I'll give her my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm mixing two of them.
Well, probably. Let me see. Soccer teacher destroy moon.
Destroy moon. Oh, that's Assassination Classroom and Blue Lock.
See, the teacher destroy moon. I was thinking Assassination Classroom. Soccer. I'm like, I don't know.
Okay, so I was mixing them then.
But
neither.
So the hint is, I said I have the whole series on a flash drive. And
is it a Japanese name?
Mm-hmm. It's
what's the first letter?
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yu-Gi-Oh's not really an anime. It's a cartoon.
No, it's
a
an
Japanese
anime.
name.
It's an anime. It's an anime. Yeah. What's the first letter?
Why you? She got that part.
Oh, then I already know what it is.
Yeah.
Just from saying that.
She's not gonna get it. It's Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, just from
I've
saying.
never heard of that in my life.
Yeah, just from saying the YU, I was like, yeah, I already know what that was.
Okay.
That's the favorite. Great anime.
What is that again?
Yu Yu Hakusho.
What's that about?
It's about this guy who dies.
Yusuke Urameshi.
He saves his little kid. He's a brat, like he's a street thug or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He saves his kid, so instead of going to hell, the devil gives him another chance at life.
Mm-hmm.
So he like has to go do these.
He becomes a spirit detective.
Spirit detective to like put other souls to rest to kind of make him get another chance at life.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've never
But
seen
it
that
but it
before.
ends up mostly just ends up being him beating the shit out of demons.
Because he's also the son of one of the biggest devils in the damn. Yeah.
It's just a lot of.
It blows up even bigger than that, but that's my favorite. It's cool.
It's from the guy who made Hunter x Hunter, which will never end.
That's my favorite.
I know the mic picked it up too.
I'm leaving it.
Yeah, don't leave it. Leave it with my disgusted face.
I'll zoom in on it.
All right.
How did you remember Assassination Classroom?
I love Assassination Classroom.
It's really good.
So good. I need to watch it again. All right, so last one. Who is Brittany's current favorite coworker?
Oh.
It's your answer. Martika. All right.
That ain't a coworker, that's a sister.
So far, the Hama's winning just because of the Yu Hakusho question.
So you gotta give me a.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
And we do that question now. The sibling one. We do that question now.
Mm-hmm.
This is difficult.
You can use your phone to help the
That is
questions
true.
for couples.
That is true.
It might be. I just looked up best friend quiz.
Oh yeah.
But either one, questions for couples.
The crock foot mash or whatever you want to call it. play footsies.
Games for couples.
If I get you another pair of Crocs, what color do you want?
It depends. Is it gonna be an inside or outside?
Do you want another inside?
What happened to your yellow ones? That doesn't remind me.
They are in the right side of no, I lied. The front side of my closet. I need to wash them. That's why I haven't been wearing them. Because when Tot came over, she wore them outside, and they were supposed to be inside shoes.
What was that show called? The Waiting Game? Was that one?
Yo, I swear Ruby just messaged me about anime. It came out this summer, right?
Which anime?
The Wedding Game.
Oh, I don't know what I was talking about, like the actual game show.
She messaged us, me and Johan, about it's called My Happy Marriage. It came out this past summer.
All right,
It's
yeah.
really good.
I'll try My Happy Marriage. I think I heard about that one. All right, here's one. All right. Who is more high maintenance?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Wait, who are you asking?
At this point,
No, that's
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you both are answering that
Who is
one.
more high maintenance? You think it's me? You think it's me? How the hell is it me?
I'm a girl. I don't even get my nails done, makeup, eyelashes, none of that.
Maintaining you. And what do? I'm a guy.
He's a guy. He splashes
I
water.
don't
and he
even
looks
go
like
to
that.
the hair salon. I do my own hair.
But you maintain it.
When I hear high maintenance, I think of spending money to get things done to you or for you.
So
I don't do that.
Because I go there and get a haircut?
Yeah, I do it myself.
That's the one extra thing you do?
Yeah, that's the one. I can just teach myself. Then it will be.
Well, that technically means you are more.
Because I get a haircut.
If y'all don't, if y'all both don't that much, you do slightly more.
I mean, you pay for the hair to be on your head.
Okay,
So extra.
I paid $25 to go buy the hair from the hair store, and then
how much your haircut costs? Because it ain't $10 no more. Yeah, prices are ridiculous now. It used to be $10.
And my hair lasts for 2 months. Yours has to go do every 2 weeks. So
because it grows.
Okay, mine grows too, but
can grow.
No, but mine still grows, and it still lasts 2 weeks. When yours it grows and it 2 months, sorry. But yours grows and you still have to get another haircut every 2 weeks.
Finally, things they don't agree with.
Under the extra hair, mine is shown.
So in 2 weeks, you spend a total of what? $120? When
2 weeks? No. If every 2 weeks I get a haircut.
2 months, my apologies. So I spend $25 to get my hair done in 2 weeks. Or why is he saying 2 weeks? Sorry. It lasts for 2 months. In that same 2 month span of time, you spend $120 with your haircut. So I'm less high maintenance.
It's still the same. That's because mine is shown. This is shown. Yours is under other stuff.
The argument isn't based off of if your hair is shown or not. It's based off of who is more.
That's why I have to do it every 2 weeks. Because
Still doesn't refute the fact that you're more high maintenance then.
That's not high maintenance though. The reason why I say you're high maintenance is because things have to be more so a certain way for you to be quote unquote comfortable. Not buying stuff for you, but like the germaphobe stuff and all that stuff. Just like as long as it's not like shit on the floor and all this shit, I'm not over here like this. But you're germaphobes, we gotta,
Okay.
I wasn't thinking like material buying. I was just thinking like comfortability. Like you're comfortable around people and you could talk to anybody. But just sitting at the house, like I feel like you have more things that need to be in order. As long as the house not burned down, there's shit all over the place, and he's not pooping in the cage.
You good?
All right. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like.
Okay, fine. I'll take it.
All right. This one's easy. Who is more likely to get lost? Who made the first move? I kind of expect that.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you was about to refute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We'll
Who is better at keeping secrets?
It's crazy because we're both keeping secrets. Maybe not with each other, but we have friends that told us stuff. So it's like,
I think he is. Because I've tried to like surprise him with
oh
stuff.
yeah, you suck at that. You were about to say the same thing. You were about to say the same thing. I'll just beat you to it. It's okay. You took that extra breath. That's it.
But this one I'm just asking just for fun. Who farts more? I'm asking that one just for fun. We have audio and visual proof. All right. Who loves to travel more? Who believes in aliens? I do believe they're. I just don't know. I just don't think they're here yet.
Were you a fan back then? There's an episode where she said she felt like she'd be the one person to bring like.
I think that's the Thanos episode.
Yeah, that's actually we almost had 20K views on that.
Really?
She's the one. She feels like she's the one person that can bring harmony between Earthlings and aliens.
Based off my personality.
And I was like,
AKA, or she's the first one to get shot.
Like, they may not receive it like that.
Yeah.
So,
she's the first.
Based off that, you could say Meredith too. Meredith is.
Oh yeah.
She's more. You're more bubbly and high energy. She's more friendly. Like, you'll warm up to Meredith and tell her your deepest secret.
Yeah.
Or you'll tell her, but you'll be more comfortable around you faster. It's a different type of bubbly.
First one to get got. That's what that is. Who is the bigger baby when they are sick?
Oh, he didn't finish the sentence.
Sick?
I don't get sick, so you. If it was just who's the bigger baby, yes, me, 100%. But he said when you're sick.
Get sick, I don't do anything.
When have I ever been sick, babe? Even when
is anything outside of the norm, so a headache, this and that. All I do is say I want to take a nap and that's it.
Even when I had COVID, I was watching TV, I was fine, no symptoms. I don't get sick.
You're thinking about sick, like I'm talking. Sickness is anything outside the norm, so a headache.
No, I'm thinking of the coughing and the.
Okay.
So you take it. I took the other one. Take it.
I mean, that was it. I didn't know you took it.
Who checks themselves out in the mirror the most?
Nigga.
I get dressed in the dark.
So do I. The fuck?
So how do I check
Nigga, I
myself
have to.
out
You're
more?
asleep at 5 o'clock in the morning. What the hell?
So how do I get dressed more? Or check myself out in the mirror more?
You're always in the damn. You're always in the bathroom for another reason, but the fact that there's a big ass mirror and you're always in the bathroom.
Not in the mirror.
You can't not be in the mirror.
I can be in the toilet or the shower.
You can be watching yourself take a shit.
No, not from our mirror.
She's trying, see? It's you.
Oh, who is always the first to apologize? Really?
Actually, yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
Because
I don't like being upset, so I usually try to like keep peace.
oh, you're lucky. You're lucky because well, usually it's you're stubborn, but eventually you have to be the one to apologize. Usually that's how it works, but you guys are apparently different. Because usually it ends up it's your fault regardless.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like just because she volunteers, it doesn't mean she's like, I'm sorry for what it is. Just like she does. Like,
She just tired of being mad.
She does the black mom thing. Food is ready.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That
you
was
want to
all.
watch Hearts? Like we're watching that show. You want to watch Straight the new episode? That's her. Like, it's not like I'm sorry, I was wrong. It's no, it's not that. But it is an apology in a sense. You know what I mean? Like she breaks the ice before I will. She breaks the silence. I meant to say before I will.
Yeah. The one person I think has. I don't think my father knows how to like you say those words in general in any language, and he speaks English, Creole, French, and Spanish.
Oh wow!
So I don't think he knows how to say in either situation, unless like a cop is involved or something. Who plans the best date nights?
It depends.
I say me.
Really?
Well, only one up I have is one of our date nights was how I proposed.
You said what?
One of our date nights is however. Like I came up with the
Yeah,
I
that
came
was
up with the
really
whole
good.
thing so that way I
Yeah.
could 3 months in advance so that way I could when I take her out on the 28th of October last year, she wouldn't be like, why are we going out? Because now it's not our norm that on the 28th of every month we're going out. And yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'll say him for the proposal.
Okay. Yeah. It's been a while since I had to be like real romantic. So like it's just been like it's just been like, yeah, we're going to this restaurant. That's cool. There's food there, so like I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
There was food. Like I gotta step my game up a little bit. Who loves animals more? Who is more adventurous?
In what sense? In what sense do you think it is? Like who's gonna go check out that noise? Neither of us.
No.
Okay.
Like who's more like
let's
go do try new things type of thing.
I don't know. Because he's actually jumped out of a plane. I want to, but I haven't yet.
See, I almost did, but with my roommates back in college, but I don't remember what happened. But I didn't go. But like at the same time, I was like, I'm kind of glad I didn't because like I don't think I would have done it.
Yeah.
I was strapped to the guy. If I wasn't strapped to him, like I would not have done it.
How was that?
Well, in that case, I say me then.
Literally like the actual jumping or like before.
Everything just.
Once you stop freaking out, it's actually like really peaceful.
Like what about all the like wind whippers?
So they tell you like act like you're holding a big ass hamburger and like it'll keep but like I broke it. And like you do feel like you drop like a rock. He's like, put it back, like put the hamburger back. Like,
like if you don't have your arm out, you fall faster.
Yeah, because there's no not center of gravity, but you're not slowing down. Because you're laying flat.
I can just see the guy. Stop. Put your hand back up.
It is very peaceful.
Who uses more toilet paper? We already know this one.
We don't use it.
Well, technically,
one of the podcasts we were like, you said you fold the wipe.
Mm-hmm.
I just swipe and then drop it.
Oh yeah.
Who is the smartest?
Ooh.
Depends.
It does depend. Is your bidet, is it loud? Like when it's running?
The bidet. Like what?
No, I said bidet.
No, yeah, like
bidet.
Like no, it's not loud.
So in your scenario with the robbers, you can turn on real quick, let it rinse, and put your pants up and go get your gun.
Well, it's not loud, but they'll hear dripping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you can still hear like the water dripping into the thing. Yeah. Who is the pickier eater? Me. Who snores the loudest?
I guess me. I'm asleep.
Who is the bigger party animal? Who wears the pants in a relationship? Oh, and that was supposed to be more. That was supposed to be more, fun. Who has the better taste in music? I thought it was Disney. Hey, I will say I used to listen to Radio Disney back in the day.
Disney is the gospel of children.
There you go.
I thought it was Kids Bop.
Nah, Kids Bop is hilarious. Kids Bop be hilarious. Let me see what I skipped. Who is the better driver?
She doesn't even know what a stop sign is. If there's no other cars around, she's rolling through that motherfucker.
Really?
You do that here in this neighborhood. So I know you do that.
And Neil's out here training these drivers.
I am DOT certified, sir. You hear me putting this on YouTube?
You don't work there no more?
Oh,
exactly.
Yeah,
you don't work there no more. I am a great driver. All right.
Stop signs are nothing but warning labels.
no, they're signs.
They're suggestions.
No, it's telling you to stop.
I look and I proceed with caution when no one is around.
Who is more clumsy? Who eats the most junk food? No, that is surprising.
Actually, lately, nah. Well, lately, yes, because of you trying to fit into the dress and all that. Before it was you.
Yeah, because
all the popcorn, all the candy, and all this. You would eat
I don't eat candy a lot.
Listen, this girl, I'll see a coach. She got her lunch and everything. I'm like, okay. And then like she brings out like 3 different things, and then it's like I'm like, okay, that's how she gonna eat. And then she goes into the into the snack thing, and
Yep.
especially if there's like
I like my
applesauce
food.
and all that stuff.
Oh, I remember. I used to bring like this big old
It's
jug
still
of apple.
right in the fridge.
Really? I didn't know that.
On the top. It's not full or anything. It's like 25%.
It's probably bad, huh?
Now
I
it's,
checked the expiration already.
now it's me trying to like not eat all that crap. Who is the best singer? Oh, I gotta hear that. Or do I?
Just because you said who's the best.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, that's why I said, or do I?
Yeah, you didn't say who's good.
I gotta bring my karaoke machine next time. I'm not great, but I like karaoke.
Really?
Who will have a midlife crisis first?
Probably me.
I was gonna point at you.
Damn.
How would you have a midlife crisis, babe?
Yeah, it
We're in
happens.
this together.
Should have hit me
It happens.
harder.
Yeah.
Honestly, you want to know my honest answer? I think now, in no degree do I mean this in like any type of disrespect. I just feel like you're more naive. We talked about it.
Yeah.
I feel like you're more naive to a lot of things. Like just because you haven't experienced it yet. So it's like because I'm experiencing, I'm an overthinker. I feel like I just I'm this age and I want to try. I haven't done this, but you're like,
I'm in bliss.
yeah.
I wake up today. Who is more self-obsessed?
That kind of goes with the mirror thing.
Okay,
I
so
say
Brittany.
you.
No, I took the last one, so I'm going with you.
I say you. We didn't
Really?
take the mirror one. Who?
Who is more? We're just gonna skip that
You
one.
weigh yourself every day.
Okay,
Oh,
never mind.
I
We're
do.
gonna go.
Literally every day.
Okay, I'll take
Okay.
that one.
There you go. Who is more sarcastic? Who is more emotional? Who spends more money? Who has the bigger butt? I'm not gonna answer that one.
I was just about to say that. There was a what if I hope I can find it. If I do, I'll send it. It was on Instagram for sure. I'll send it to you. Just like this, couple, a mutual friend, and he asked the question, who has a bigger butt? And to be funny, they both point at each other. Like I point at me, he point at. The prompter goes, "Nah, bro, you know." I was like, what? He didn't know, like, but it didn't hit him right away. He was like, ah, and he was like.
That was all the questions there.
Awesome.
Keep your minds open and your volumes turned up.
We out. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Why y'all staring at me like that?
Oh, yeah. You just said the first one.
Well,
Oh,
same
we got.
name for the
We have to explain what's going on. That's why. Yeah, I'm not used to being the moderator. Brittany, who is the Homel's favorite sibling?
I have one.
You're gonna have one now.
I guess so.
You're gonna cause some problems in the household.
This question's getting cut out.